Obviously, people have been looking at it since people have been around. But when people looked at it, and they realised that the moon had cycles, and they realised they could time things from the moon, then the first evidence we have is of calendars. This, believe it or not, this is a copy of a calendar from 32. This is a little bit more difficult to understand. We've had to simplify the design a bit. And we think that these hunter-gatherer people who were using these devices, these lunar calendars, we think they were using these that they could then assess how long a month had gone on for, effectively. Now, before people had dedicated calendars, before they had timekeeping, they would simply use, for example, a coin in their pocket when they had, let's say, in Roman times or something like that. How did people know when it was time to go to bed? Well, if you could read the face of a coin by the available sunlight, it was still... out a small venture says men will be able to communicate with each other at the press of a button and talk and very speedily around the world. Basically the telephone or even the internet. He doesn't go as far as to say, and then they will send pictures of cats to each other. But he's pretty clever. All of these 17th century authors are pretty clever. And they've all got lights and fuses, and all his mates wait. And there's this lightning flash. And when the smoke and fire clears, woo-ha! It's not there. It's gone. And his mates go, he went to the moon. Well, we can't find him, so presumably he went to the moon. I don't think anybody actually bothers looking at the small jelly-like thing flying on the floor. Poor old Wuhan blows himself up in his pursuit of lunar travel. But you know what? Poor old Wuhan, he is remembered because round the other side of the moon, the dark side of the moon, is a crater. Its name? Wuhan. So he did get there in one way or another. Now that also features in Cyrano's story. He bruises himself when he tries to spring his box into space at the top of a mountain. And he puts on his bruises, he puts bone marrow jellies. Now, one of the old wives' tales beliefs in the 17th century.
By flying objects.
feet due to a probe on the leg that flashed up a blue light on the dashboard. There's lunar contact at that point. Buzz Aldrin stands to his right, flick the switch. Engine off, doom, it lands on the moon. Long pause. And then he radios back using shortwave radio that goes through the Van Allen radiation belts around the Earth without any problem. Before anybody sits there and goes, you can't talk through the Van Allen belt. You can with shortwave. Check. Then he says, Tranquility Base here, the Eagle has landed. And what I love, back on Earth, Capcom, the astronaut communicator, he says, and I love this bit, we copy you down. He was needed to have stepped over the door, bumped into Armstrong, turned round, wriggled down, climb out backwards. It's just not going to work. And also, they wanted Neil Armstrong to be first man out because he was a civilian. They only spend 2 hours, 12 minutes on the moon, and then they take off again. And they take off by leaving the bottom part behind. You can still see it on the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter photographs that our beautiful moon has been made from. On the very, very high definition pictures, you can see the base of the lunar modules on all 6 lunar missions. You can see the footprints of the astronauts. On the later missions, you can see the tyre tracks of the lunar rovers. So now, only the top part takes off, leaves the bottom part behind. And this joins back up with Collins flying around the moon, and together they go back to Earth. At the last minute, they get American Navy SEAL diver looking in through the round window, giving them their thumbs up, and they gave the thumbs up back. However, they weren't allowed to say hello to him because the moment